Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgets.com, and today we are going to do a quick comparison between these two phones which we have with us. Both of these two phones are Samsung Galaxy Note 4. So this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, this is also a Samsung Galaxy Note 4, but there is a difference because this one is an original one and this one is a fake one. So we are going to do this video to tell you all the differences which you have when you buy a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 in between a fake one and an original one. And it might happen to you that you are there in some country like Bangkok. I bought the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4 from Bangkok. This device interestingly is coming from Korea. So they sell it there, and there might be an instance when someone will try to sell a fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4 telling you that they have actually stolen it and they would like to sell it for a lower price, and then you end up paying some price for the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 considering it is an original one, but you end up buying a fake one. So we are going to tell you all the differences in between these two devices which help you identify whether you are buying a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 fake or original one. Or if you have already bought one, you can get to know if you have a fake or original one. So talking about the differences, let's take a look over the look and feel. So look and feel wise, both of these devices are very similar. They have metal being used on the edges. Even on the fake one, they have used metal, so it is very difficult to identify. In terms of the overall weight profile as well, both of these devices feel heavy, so you won't actually feel that you are actually holding a fake one even if you have a fake one, because the weight is something which they have compensated for that. So they have made sure that the weight of the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 fake is also kind of equivalent to the weight of the original one, so that you won't be able to identify on the basis of weight or on the basis of build quality. But there are some differences. Let me just first point out the first one, and the first one is touch capacitive buttons. So both of these devices have the same wallpaper. They will make the same sound when you do this action over there on the touch screen. So it is again very difficult to recognize which one is original and which one is fake. But from these touch capacitive buttons, you can actually identify which one is fake and which one is original, because on the original Samsung Galaxy Note 4, touch capacitive buttons are properly lit up. So you can see them properly over there, especially the arrow and the multitasking key. Whereas on the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4, when you tap on them, you can see a touch capacitive backlit LED over there, but these are not properly lit up buttons. So this is something which will help you identify whether you have a fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4 or the original one. Talking about the top, you can see this is how the top actually look like. Again, on the original one, you will always have the sticker which is Qualcomm 4G, but again, this is not something which might help you recognize the fake or original one always, because the look and feel on the top also remains the same. But if you take a closer look, you will see that this part, the black part, is kind of thinner over here on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 original as compared to the thicker band over there on the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4. This is the fake one. Both of them supposed to have the IR blaster. This is actually an IR blaster, and this is just for the looks. This thing does not have anything inside, so this is just for the look. As far as backside is concerned, on the backside you can see there is a difference, that in terms of the camera wise they look the same, but if you take a closer look, you will see some circles over there on the camera lens which are not going to be there on the original one. As you can see over there, it is a plain black glass with this proper section which is kind of transparent. As compared to over here, the section is bigger, and you will also see some rounded circles over there on the camera lens which you won't see here. So this is one difference. You can find out whether you have a fake one or the original one. You also have heart rate sensor on the original one, but on the fake one it is just a replication. There is nothing inside. So the heart rate sensor you can actually test. It can actually blink. If you try to test it with the camera, you can take a selfie with the help of the heart rate sensor on the original one, but on this one you cannot do that. And in terms of the branding is very similar. The look and feel is also kind of similar, but there is a difference over there as well. You have Samsung branding over there, which is again in chrome, but the finishing is very bad, and this is something which tells you whether you have a fake on the original one, because if you move your finger on this one, you will feel that it is not very well printed, it is not very well embossed onto the back cover, whereas this is very nice. This is something which you feel that it is very nicely done over there on the back cover, and you can see the difference as well on the texture part. So on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, they have provided a plastic back cover which comes with a leather-like finish, and it is a kind of a glossy finish, and it feels very nice when you hold it in hand. If you actually move your finger on the original one, you will feel it that it is very nice in terms of the overall finishing, whereas on the fake one, it is not like that. It is kind of a rough sound and it is not going to be that smooth. This is also one difference, and the difference over here in the branding is also something which you can find out. If you take a closer look, you can see that the branding is not properly done. It is kind of fake thing which is over there. As far as the other differences are concerned, at the back you will see 4G on Samsung Galaxy Note 4, whereas on the fake one you will not see 4G printed. So this is also one thing with the help of which you can actually identify which one is fake and which one is original. And now let's take a look over the back part, and for this we will remove the back cover on both of these devices so that I can show you the connectivity and the kind of duplication they actually do to make sure that the fake one looks exactly like an original Samsung Galaxy Note 4. So see, this is the kind of replication they have done. I would say it is very commendable because it takes a lot of effort and a lot of things to do basically to attain this kind of duplication. So this is the original one as of now, yeah, and this is the fake one which I have with me. And if you take a closer look, we have the same kind of SD card slot, whereas you will have this kind of sticker or something else over there on the fake one, but on the original one you will have micro SD card printed over there. On the fake one as well it is there, but the sticker is not going to be here on the original one. And then when it comes to the SD card or the SIM card slot, it is like the micro SIM slot over there. With this one as well you won't be able to identify, and then with these things as well you won't be able to identify, but with the battery you can easily identify. And how you can do that is, the battery on the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4 is going to be a thicker one as compared to this one. There will be a slight difference. The entire printing, everything will be the same, but there will be differences on the basis of the font. You can see this is how it looks like on the original one. I keep forgetting that which one is fake and which one is original, but this is how it looks like on the original one, and this is how it looks like on the fake one. It is not properly printed. And if we take a look over the battery over there, the rating and some of the messages, this is something which is there written on the original battery, and this is something which is written on the fake battery. So you have more content written over there, and it also is written in some other languages. Something is also written that it is manufactured in Vietnam factory of Samsung, and then you have the rating over there, the rating over there. And again over here as well you will see more information including the battery rating in milliampere hour, whereas over here you will not see the battery rating in milliampere hour, which is something not good. And this is how the certification actually look like, and this is how they are fakely printed over there. Loudspeaker is again kind of same in terms of the overall cutout and design. There is one difference over here on the stick as well, the S Pen, sorry. So S Pen is like this on the original one, whereas you will see chrome over here on the fake one. I will just show you the S Pen as well and show you the difference in between the S Pen you will see on both of these devices, so that you can identify whether you have the fake or original one. But these are some of the differences which I wanted to point out as far as the back side is concerned. So let me just put back the back side, and now let's take a look over the other ports connectivity, and then we will take a look over the software. So first of all you need to press it hard to basically go there and kind of fit it well. So over here we have done that, yeah. So let's take a look over the software part. So once you unlock these devices, this is how they are going to look. They are going to look exactly identical. So the UI is also very much replicated so that both of them look the same. On the top you can see the Samsung branding is over there on both of them. We have the proximity and ambient light sensors over there. The same sensors are over there as well. This is a metallic earpiece. This is also a metallic earpiece. You won't be able to identify on the basis of these, but if we take a look over the software part, you can actually identify a lot of things. If you see the status bar, first of all, on the fake one you will always have this thing 4G mentioned even when there is no SIM card inside. There is no SIM card inside this phone and 4G is mentioned, which is a bigger indication that this is a fake one, whereas this is how the original one actually looked like. This one again does not have any SIM card inside, but it is not showing 4G. So this is one difference you can make, with which you can actually find out which one is fake and which one is original. And when it comes to the notification center, this is how it looks like, this is how it looks like, and you can see there is a difference in color as well, but that is something which you may not be able to see once you have the provided you have the original one, I would say. Let's go into settings and take a look what all we have as far as settings are concerned. So for that we need to go into settings from here, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, over there. So we are in the settings, and setting wise they are also looking same. So you have the same icons being used, same design which is being used, but if you go to the storage part, you will be able to find out some of the things with the help of which you can find out which one is fake and which one is original. And let me just go into the storage part over there as well. So this is how the storage is being indicated. First of all, the original Samsung Galaxy Note 4 never allow you to install applications on the SD card. This is the 32GB variant which I have with me, whereas the fake one will allow you to select the preferred install location. So this is preferred install location, and you can change the phone storage location over there. You can insert an SD card, install applications on the SD card, which is possible on the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4, but on the original one you will not see this option. So this is a bigger indication of that you actually have a fake one in case you see this option. Apart from this, if we come out from this area and take a look over the about device, that is the version of Android and what all you have. So on the fake one you will have Android 4.4.4, and over there on the original one as well you will have Android 4.4.4. but when it comes to the model number, the model number will be different. So over here you can see the model number is SM910G, whereas this is SM910U. So this is something which is different, and when it comes to some other more information with the help of which you can actually find out which one is fake and which one is original, over here you won't be able to find it out. But let's take a look over the application, which includes the camera application, which is a bigger indication of you have a original one or a fake one. First of all, on the fake one you will have all these applications installed which are like fake versions of Antutu. This is Chinese Antutu which they have installed, and it will basically potentially give you a very good score, and which may make you realize that you actually have a very good device. You have the original Samsung Galaxy Note 4. This is something which they do, whereas the original Antutu benchmark utility is not like this. It is something different, and it will give you a different score. But anyways, let's not go into that, and let's launch the camera and show you the differences. So this is how the camera UI look like. First of all, the camera UI has a full screen thing over there on the original Samsung Galaxy Note 4 as compared to these things over there which are found on the fake one. And if you see the difference, there is a night mode over there which can be accessed over there on the fake one, whereas the original one never has that. This is also a difference. So if you take photos as well, you will find out which one is fake and which one is original, but again, unless you have the original one, you won't be able to find it out. Let's take a look over the modes, what all modes you have. So this is how the modes actually look like on the original Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and this is how they look like on the fake one. There is no text written. It is just a replication of what they have seen on the Samsung Galaxy S4 UI, I guess. So these are some of the differences as far as camera is concerned. Talking about some more application, if you take a look over the application which are potentially coming from Samsung, so there are some applications which are always coming from Samsung, which includes S Health. So let's take a look over the S Health UI on both of these devices. This is how it actually looked like on the original one, and this is how it looks like on the fake one. And if you basically go here, and if I go here, you have to actually set it up properly to use it. You have to agree to the terms and condition on the original one to use the S Health application. You have to input all that data, but it is right away working without needing this information somehow that it is a Superman application, that it will eventually find it out on its own. But that's how it is. Another difference which you can see on the fake and the original one is on the browser front. So if you launch the browser, this is how the browser actually looked like. This is a browser designed by Samsung for Samsung Galaxy Note 4 with their TouchWiz UI. So this is how it actually looks like. It gives you all these options of home, saving a web page, bookmarking a web page, and all these things, and some more options over there. Whereas this is the stock Android browser, which you can see on any other Android phone as well. And this is how it actually look like. And you can see the difference that the browser, in terms of the look and feel, the address bar, everything is different on the fake one as compared to the original one. This is going to be a kind of a browser which will have black things over there, especially these options, as well as the address bar is going to be black, which is white over here, and you have a lot of options. This browser actually gives you a lot of things. And if you go to the tab section, you have tab section over there. This is how it is going to look like, whereas you do not have any tab section over there, or if you have it, I think you have it by tapping it here. This is how it is going to look like. So this is the stock Android browser which is found on any Android device. So these are some of the differences which I wanted to point out, with the help of which you can identify whether you have a fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4 or an original one. And they should be able to help you with these differences. You can actually find it out from the look and feel. It is very difficult to find it out. Let's take a look over the edges. On the edges, this is how the buttons look like. They are very similar. At the bottom as well, this is how the ports look like. They're also very similar in terms of the look and feel, so you won't be able to identify on the basis of these. The volume rocker buttons are also kind of similar. Now let's take a look over the S Pen looks. And talking about the S Pen, this is the S Pen which you get on the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4. This is actually nothing but a metal thing. This is a metal part which is given the look of the S Pen. It has a button over there which looks like a button, but you cannot press it. It is just a design. But over here you actually have a plastic button which you can press and listen to this sound. And this is how it looks like from the tip side. So tip side is actually kind of flexible over there, which actually works. As compared to this thing is actually just a metal part, and this is how it is going to look like on the top part. As you can see, there is a difference over there as well. So it is very easy to identify whether you have a fake or original one. If you just take out the S Pen, the S Pen is going to look like this, or even if it is looking like this button is not going to work, especially when you use it on the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4 as compared to an original one. So we have the original one over there on which this actually works, and you can press this button and see this menu coming, whereas on this one this will not happen. So I cannot even unlock the phone. This is not even working. Even they give you the original Samsung Galaxy S Pen, it is not going to work on the fake one. You have to unlock it, and you can see nothing is going to happen when you press this button. Nothing is going to happen, and it is not even working on this one. Yeah, it is working maybe, but not all of the time. And again, you can find out that it is not actually working, because sometimes it is working, sometimes it is not. You will see a pointer as well on the original one. The moment you make it closer to the screen, whereas the same will not happen over there. And this is how the S Pen is going to look like with the fake Samsung Galaxy Note 4, which you can buy, or which you might buy accidentally when you are cheated by someone else. So anyways, these are all the differences which we wanted to basically tell you, so that you can find out whether you are buying a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 original or the fake one, or if you have already bought one, you can find out if it is fake or original one. That's all from us. Do let us know if you have any specific question for these devices. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.